ever looked at someone's LinkedIn profile and thought, wow, this person has done a lot. And then 2 seconds later, but I have no idea what they actually do. And that's the problem. If you've been applying for jobs, updating your resume, tweaking your LinkedIn profile, wondering why you're not getting interviews, you might be making the exact same mistake. So, welcome back to Sip on This, the show where we talk about love, life, careers, and the spaghetti you are throwing against the wall to see what sticks. If this is your first time joining me, then welcome. I am your host, Deirdre Haggerty. I'm an ICF certified coach and the founder of Coaching with Ms. D, which offers life, relationship, and career coaching to help you align your values with your vision of life. I am very excited you're joining me today to have a conversation, coffee or tea in hand, as we chat about life, careers, relationships, and all the little things that can shape who we are. I won't lecture you or tell you what to do. Some other podcasts might, but I will not. It's just the two of us in a coffee shop chatting about topics that make us laugh or drive us nuts, like throwing all of your past and current careers on a piece of paper and then tossing it against the wall like a big pot of spaghetti and seeing what sticks. You are a jack of all trades and an expert at nothing, and wonder why you aren't getting hired. So now it might seem like I'm telling you what to do, but I'm not, because there's a point to this. Pick something. Sounds easy, right? Okay. I like to say I'm an expert at nothing and a student of everything. Because if I've learned anything in my 58 years, it's this. I don't know everything. And I see it all the time in coaching sessions. And when someone comes in with a giant bag of goodies, it's like the claw machine in the arcade, right? They don't last long in coaching. They want me to dig my hand in and select what I think is best, like the claw. Pick the best thing, or just pick something, pick anything. I can't do that. Only you know what you want to do. So pick it. Again, easier said than done, right? And then focus on it. Maybe you need more schooling. Maybe you need a certification. Then you have to update your resume to showcase the skills of the thing you picked and create your LinkedIn billboard to advertise that thing. And then if you aren't happy or if it doesn't succeed, you can try one of the other things you have listed. But that's not going to work, right? Because the point of a coach is to help you figure out what the one thing is. So then you must stay with the coaching process and put in the work. So let's dig a little deeper into this. People think that the more skills they list, the more valuable they become. Well, that's true for one particular industry, but it's not true for so many other reasons, because your keywords won't get picked up on your LinkedIn because they're various and multiple different things that aren't aligned. Your applicant tracking system that's scanning your resume is doing the same thing. It's not going to move you to the next level because it's a hot mess. And employers don't hire people because they can do everything, or they say they can do everything, because usually what happens is they can't. They hire people because they can solve one specific problem. And those are two very different things. And I was reminded of this recently while coaching someone who had, on paper, an incredible background. She had worked in multiple industries. She was in her mid-40s. She had law experience in another country. She had leadership experience, marketing experience, project management experience. She owned a business. She had coaching experience. She had a long list of accomplishments. So on the surface, it sounded impressive, but as we started talking, something became abundantly clear. She wasn't sure where she wanted to go next. So digging deeper into the session, we discovered that life as a child was chaotic, and that bled into her adult life. And that happens in coaching. Sometimes you need to go back to therapy to handle that, because in coaching, we don't focus on the past. We move on to the future and how to overcome the present obstacle so that you can succeed in the future. Now, she had 10 different possibilities, and she was trying to make all 10 fit into one resume, into one LinkedIn profile. Now, let me stop right there because I see this mistake all the time. People think their resume should tell their entire life story. And it shouldn't. Your resume isn't your autobiography. It's your marketing brochure. Your LinkedIn is your billboard. Its only job is to convince someone to invite you to an interview. That's it. Think about it this way. Imagine you walk into a restaurant and the menu has Italian food, Chinese food, Mexican food, Indian food, seafood, breakfast, steak, pizza, desserts, coffee, cocktails, everything. At first you think, wow, they do everything. I mean, yeah, if you're from New York or New Jersey, probably a diner, right? But then you start wondering, what are they actually known for? What do they do really well? And that's what happens when a recruiter lands on a LinkedIn profile that is all over the place. Are you an attorney? Are you a project manager? Are you a direct marketer? Are you a coach? Business owner? Sales? Technology? What? Leadership? Consultant? What are you doing? The recruiter isn't thinking, what an impressive background. They're thinking, so what exactly am I hiring this person to do? And that's the question you have to answer. One of the first assignments I often give career coaching clients is surprisingly simple, especially when they come in like that. I will tell them, go on LinkedIn and do some research. Find 10 people who already have the job you want. Study their profiles. Study their keywords. Not because you're comparing yourself to them, but because you're gathering information. What experience do they have? What education do they have? What certifications keep showing up? What words are they using? How did they get there? And those patterns are going to reveal something. It's going to show you a roadmap for you. Sometimes they'll also show you the gaps. Another tip I say is while you're doing this, journal. Now, whether you journal in the morning or the night, that's up to you. Everybody has their own idea of it. Some people don't even like to journal. I love to journal. And there's my journal right here. Write down what you like to do, what you want to do. What salary do you want? Do you want work-life balance? What is appealing to you? All of those things matter. That will help you figure out what it is you would like to do. Now, here's the other lesson that came out of this experience. Not every coach is the right coach for every person, and that's okay. And nor is everyone ready for coaching. Coaching requires a willingness to be coached. Some people aren't ready. Some people just want the answers handed to them, and that's not going to happen. So if you want to be an Olympic swimmer, you will not hire a golf coach unless you want to up your golf game. If you are building a $1 million tech startup, you're going to look for someone who's lived that world. Now, I can tell you one of my clients is an automation engineer in Silicon Valley. I'm not helping him formulate. I'm helping him elevate in his career. I'm helping him choose the best option in a new job search. So kind of having an idea of what you want to do, that is helpful. If you're navigating a career transition, trying to rebuild your confidence, trying to figure out your next chapter, trying to make your life less chaotic in your adult life, completely different than what it was like as a child, or if you're trying to position yourself for your next opportunity, that's where someone like me can help. The right coach isn't the coach who knows everything, because God knows I don't know everything. The right coach is the coach whose expertise matches the challenge you're trying to solve. And a lot of coaches may say they know everything, but they don't. They may have a lot of experience with people of various backgrounds, and that also could be very useful for you. So, if you've been throwing every skill you've ever learned onto your resume, hoping it sticks like that spaghetti, I encourage you to stop. It's not spaghetti, man. It's your future. Instead, ask yourself one question. If a recruiter looked at my resume or my LinkedIn profile for 30 seconds, would they know exactly what I want them to hire me for? And be honest with yourself. Use the journal. If that answer is no, that's where the work begins. Because clarity creates confidence, and confidence creates opportunity, and opportunity creates momentum. So, thank you for spending a few minutes with me today. If you're navigating a career transition, feeling overwhelmed by too many possibilities, or wondering how to position yourself for what's next, I'd love to help. You can learn more at coachingwithmissd.com or email me directly at Deirdre at coachingwithmissd.com. It'll be in the comments so you know how to spell it. Until next time, don't throw your career against the wall like a pot of spaghetti. Build a recipe. Sip on that. Before you go, if this conversation resonates with you and you've been wishing for a space to challenge some of those stories in real time, I want to invite you to Coffee with Miss D. It's a free, yes, it's free, a free monthly online gathering for anyone navigating change, reinvention, relationships, career transitions, and discovering what comes next. Maybe you're looking for your tribe. There's no pressure. There's no perfect answers. Just real conversation, good vibes, reflection, connection, maybe one next step. So grab your coffee and join me. Our next Coffee with Ms. D is on Friday, August 6th at 10 a.m. and it continues on the first Friday of every month. You can register at coachingwithmissd.com/coffee. I'd love to see you there. So please share this with somebody who might need a coach today, and like, subscribe, and visit coachingwithmissd.com for more resources. Until next time, keep sipping and remember to live your life as your authentic self, your version, no one else's.